Hey loves, you're welcome back to my channel. Good to have you back. Thank you very much. If this is your first time dropping by, thank you. I appreciate it. Please stay, okay? Subscribe. Hit the notification bell button to know when I upload video. Let's be friends. Let's be family, okay? You're gonna have fun here. It's all fun throughout here, okay? And if you are watching, if you have already subscribed and you are watching, thank you. I love you. I appreciate this. In today's tutorial, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I do my wing liner and my shadows despite having a hooded eye. So if you are interested and you want to know being a chronic hooded eyes, and yet I'm able to rock my wing liner because I love wing liner. If you're interested in this video, then keep watching. If this is the first time you're seeing this face here, my name is Jennifer Jackson, and this is where I sit and slay for the gods. So without saying much ado, let's get straight to this. So first, you want to prime your eyes, and I'm going to be using this this eye primer that I always use, this Casabella eye primer. I'm going to be priming my eyes with this. I'm going to be using this fluffy brush here. You don't want to use too much of this, so I'm going to be using this too. Sometimes this just wastes my time, okay? I usually prefer going in with my hands, and you could use your ring finger because that's the softest finger in your hand. Okay? In some certain eye primers, you have to go set it with a powder. This particular primer is a dry primer, so you don't even need to set it because if you don't blend it fast, it dries up on you. So you don't need to set this with powder. So I don't go back setting this with powders. I will be going in with this palette here. Yeah, the Northern 2 by Juvia's Place. I'm going to be using this palette, and so I will start going in with a brown color for my transitioning, and I'm going to be using this color here. So if you are also a hooded person, hooded eyes, you also, the way you apply your shadows and the way you apply your shadows and the way you apply your liner will be different from that of someone that have a full eyelid, or I would say an almond eye lid eye shape. The way they apply, they can actually do anything and get away with it. But those of us with hooded eyes, we can't just get away with everything we just do. We have to kind of go extra mile, apply some extra techniques to achieve our eye look. Okay, if that makes sense. Right after that, I'm going to be going back with this color here called Jezebel to give it some kind of darken it a bit just around my outer corner. You want to make that illusion and trying to open up your eyes a bit. And so what you did above your crease is really very important, because this will give that your eyes and open it up a bit more. I'm going to be using my Elegant Pro concealer here to cut my crease. And for you to cut your crease, I don't know, tell me what you cut your crease with on the comment section below, okay? I'm going to be pumping this out on my palm. So I use my angle brush to cut my crease. I don't know what you use, what works for you is fine. You can use whatever that works for you, but for me, what works for me is an angle brush because I like how flat it is and is very defined. If you want to see where your crease starts, okay, I do usually start here, then I will build it up. But then for a beginner or someone who is still finding out how you could cut your crease, then I would advise you to start here, okay, and go all the way. I'm going for a matte look today. My eyeshadow, I want it matte. I don't want anything shimmer in it. So I'm going with this Meet Matte eyeshadow, and I want to go with this color here, right here, this color here. So I'm going with this color for my cut crease. Okay, remember I always advise you press in your products in first into your skin before you blend. Okay, I'm gonna go back again with this brush that I use for my transitioning color. I'm gonna go back and blend this in word, and I don't want any harsh line. And this is how you could achieve your shadow. As a hooded eye person, your shadow could still pop out and you are looking just fabulous with your hooded eyes. You could rock any kind of shadow just depending on your application. So for my eyes, for my liner, I'm going with this NYX waterproof liner, and I'm also going with this Note. You don't have to use two eyeliner if you have one pencil eyeliner. I'm going with this because I don't have any pencil. If you have been watching my videos, you guys will know that I have just two collections of eyeliner on my two eyeliner in my collections. Yeah, because I love this because it's thick and it's dark. Like, that's what I use on this side of my eyes. I love this because it's the applicator is slim and tiny. So I'm going to be using this to do my dots stuff. Now when you are applying your liner, if you have a shaky and unsteady hand like me, you want to first start with applying or making some dots from the outer corner here, inner corner, I'm sorry. You want to place your dot in the inner corner from where you want your liner to start. So, and then I do it in the middle here, and then I also do it here as well. So this helps me to know where I want to apply my liner, and I follow and trace these dots. It makes it easier for someone like me who have shaky hands or steady hands. It just makes it easier. So I'm going to be going now with my NYX waterproof liner to join these dots. Okay, so I'll start from the inner part, and I hold my hand like so, trying to make sure that my hands are not shaky. So I have joined from the inner corner to the middle of my lid. I have joined them. So I'm going to be still taking it from here. Now I will stop it here. So I don't take it to the end like this. To make it easier for myself, I always go back to start from here. You don't want to blink while doing this. You don't want to blink your eyes while doing this, because if you blink your eyes, definitely your hands will shake. Now, if you're a hoodie, you want to make your eyeliner defined. You want to define it and make it bold, because that's going to open up your eye more. So when you have this type of issue, like my hands, sometimes no matter how much I try, my hands will still shake. So you just need to take your wipes and just put it on your finger and just go over this like so. Or I take my concealer and my angle brush. I just take a little bit of this. So I just go in and clean it off. So this is it for my wing liner. This is one method I can wear my wing liner, and I love this. I'm rocking it. I'm loving it. Okay, I don't know if this is simple enough for you, but then with this you are just good to go. with your eyes, and you are rocking that wing liner that you love so much. I quickly went off the camera and fixed on my lashes. So I'm going to be priming my face right now, and I'm using the Stay Matte Ramel London primer to prime my face. Still going in with my Stay Matte foundation by Kiss Beauty to blend my foundation with my foundation brush. So I'm going to be using these two here to to conceal my eyes. I always like to go in with the darker one first. Okay, I don't do any swag, no style for me when I'm priming, when I'm concealing. So I'm going to be going with this blending sponge. Always remember to wet. I always do that. So I can't find my water. I always use water, but today I'm going to be using my setting spray. So now I'm going to be going with the lighter part. That's the creamy beige. Oh, this is new. I have not used this before. Okay, you don't want to use a very bright color for your forehead. I don't usually go for very bright color on my forehead. I use a shade or two lighter than my skin tone. That's what I use for my forehead, because there is no need applying this white. It will kind of look, I don't know what word to use for it. So I kind of waited using whiling away time to wait for my concealer to dry down. You want it to dry down. I'm gonna be blending this now, right now, with the same blending sponge. So you're gonna squeeze it like so. Begin to blend this in. I recently started doing this. I love going in with two shades of setting powder. So this is a little bit darker than this, just as I did in my primer. So you're gonna see how I use these two. So the darker part is what the darker one is actually what I'm going to be using to set my entire face. That's what I'm going to be using. And then the lighter one, which is this one, I usually use this to go around my do my reverse contour. I don't know, but I just love the way it looks on me. So I'm going to be taking my powder and reducing the excess on my palm. Remember guys, I always say go back and reset your under eye, or reblend your under eye before applying your powder. Don't ever forget this if you have fine lines or wrinkles like I do. Make sure you do this, okay, so that your setting powder under your eyes will look cakey, okay? So I will just go immediately and contour, and I'm using this same eyeshadow palette, okay, the No Bound 2 by Juvia's. I'm going to be taking this color here. So as I said, I'm going to be using the lighter setting powder for my reverse contour, and I'm using the flat part. My nose bridge, I'm using the darker shade for my nose bridge. Okay, I love the way it turns out, the color it gives me. There's nothing really special about this, but then it's kind of special to me because I love the way it's the finished look or the color it gives me at the end of the day. Am I making sense? I don't know if that makes sense anyway, but I just love the way. So I'm going to be dusting off the excess powder on my face. So setting my entire face, I'm going with the Zika palette powder, and I'm taking this shade and this shade as usual to set my face. When I have used a lot of powder, I don't like, you know, pressing in the powder again. I just brush it off just to set everything to be, you know, seamless. Next, I'm going to go in with my blush, and I'm using the Sleek blush in this brown shade. So some days I don't usually go for this highlighter because today I don't really feel like, but then for the sake of this film, I just want to go with this one here, just a little bit of it. I'm taking it by my hand just to apply this here, just a little, just so small. For my lips, I want to go for something very nude, extremely nude. I don't know how to go about it, so I'm going with this Oriflame lip balm to moisturize my lip because my lips have been dry recently. I think we are going into dry season, and then dry season here during the ember months is always too dry for me. I don't know, because so I'm lining my lip with this pencil. I really want to go really nude. I'm looking for the nude that will go perfectly for me. I can't really see, so I'm going back with this Oriflame nude, no, the one Oriflame lip, and I'm going to be setting my entire face. And this look, this is how this look comes to an end. We are rocking a wing liner in a hoodie eyes, and how to apply your shadow for a hoodie eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go now fix on my wig, and I'll be back. But I want you to do me a favor before we close it for today. Just come closer, okay? Do me a little favor. If you like this look, give it a thumbs up, okay? And don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell button to notify you anytime I upload a new video. Let's chat on the comment section, okay? Let's talk. Okay, so that is it, and if you do that, and I will be wrapping it up here. And don't forget to stay safe, love one another, love yourself more, and see you in my next one. Bye.